So I did two videos of what I would like to see in the new Superman movie and what I would like to see in Spider-Man MCU 4. Well, I thought I should do a video of what I would like to see in the new Batman movies. Okay, so we're basically getting two. One called The Brave and the Bold and one called The Batman Part 2. Um, I like the first Batman movie, but what I can think of what I like to see, I have rumors Clayface is gonna be in it, but but fans theorize that because the movie is grounded and tries to be more like real life and practical, they're gonna make him like he's a serial killer that tries to have clay, like not like a big clay monster like in the comics. I don't know if how they're gonna do that, but I would like to see them trying to make it into like a big clay monster. Like, if you're gonna have Clayface, try to go for it. But you know, the Robert Pattinson, Matt Reeves Batman movies have been taking liberties on character design, so you kind of have to accept this version of what it is. And another thing was The Brave and the Bold. Okay, so it is called The Brave and the Bold, and the reason why the comics were called Brave and the Bold was usually because they do crossovers with other DC characters, like, because this one's going to be produced by James Gunn. You know how the new Superman movie is going to have like other DC characters, like Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Metamorpho, Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. Like, you can do that, but with Brave and the Bold, like, because you're gonna do something called Brave and the Bold, and in the comics where it's mainly called Brave and the Bold and it's about them doing crossovers, you should go all for that. Have you noticed there's right now two Batman movies named after animated series? Like, there's The Batman and now The Brave and the Bold, which is pretty cool. Okay, so what do I like to see in The Brave and the Bold? So this is going to be about Robin, but it's Damian Wayne Robin, which is pretty neat. And I heard they're going to adapt one of the stories from there. I think I own it up there called Batman. Yeah, called Batman versus Robin, but yeah, so here's the graphic novel I own, and I think they might adapt this story, which is pretty cool because I read this story and I really like it. So I think they might adapt that story, but yeah, it would be cool to see it, but they might take some liberties. What would I really like to see in the Brave and the Bold movie? I would like them because here's the thing with movies like the Dark Knight trilogy and Matt Reeves' Batman, they try to be more realistic, like how Batman would exist in real life. But in this version, I like to see them try to be more, I guess the word is fantastical, like the opposite of being grounded in reality. Because, like, something in the same vein of what Ben Affleck's Batman tried to do, like, not exactly what Ben Affleck. I mean, like, you know how it tries to be more out there, like existing in a world full of superhumans, metahumans, magics, aliens, like with the Dark Knight trilogies and Matt Reeves, you wouldn't really, how they set their tone for movies, you wouldn't really believe that they exist in a world full of aliens and magic and superpowers and everything, but I feel like the Brave and the Bold should be more out there. Like, you picture a world where he exists with these kind of stuff. And the costume. Okay, so if you look at the like Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson's Batman suit and Christopher Nolan, they try to be more of a high tech practical looking suit with more armor base, but I would like to see something that's kind of similar to what Ben Affleck's Batman suit did, like with not spandex, but like that. But yeah, like maybe bring back the gray looking suit, like instead of like a black armored suit, like maybe like a gray and black or maybe navy blue like in the original comics. In fact, it's gonna be directed by the same guy who did The Flash, and that Batman scene was really cool with Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton. So I think he knows what to do with Batman, like make it like dark, but more, but have not afraid to have more of a lighthearted side to it. So I kind of want to see that, like still dark, but not like Christopher Nolan or Matt Reeves dark, like its own dark, but not afraid to have a little sense of humor here or there. And and if you remember how Ben Affleck's Batman, like he had that armor thing on his chest, like I don't know how to feel about that. I heard a lot of people didn't like that, but like I wouldn't say it's a spandex suit I'm thinking, but more like in the same vein of what Ben Affleck's suit was, but maybe some navy blues here or there, like in the original comics, like do something like that. I heard Alan Richardson might play Batman, and I think he might do a great job. If not Alan Richardson, hey, maybe even Keanu Reeves. I mean, maybe it's because he just been cast as Shadow the Hedgehog, which I'm really excited to see, and he actually did the voice of Batman in DC League of Super Pets. I would like to see him maybe do something like that. But I would like to see Alan Richardson. He played Hawk. He played Aquaman in Smallville. I like to see what he does here. He has that big muscle bound look, and it is because so far we've been getting actors that you wouldn't believe play the characters, but end up surprising us, like Robert Pattinson and Ben Affleck. Like, let's face it, we play this game where, oh, they're gonna be awful because they were in these movies. So, but then we see them in as the hero, and then we're like, we love them. I kind of want to just see an actor who you can really believe they'll play a great version from the beginning. I don't know if Alan Richardson will play Batman. I don't know if it's official, but I don't know if he's gonna have blonde hair because the actor has blonde hair, and we know from Batman, like he always has black hair in the comics and everything else. So, and Christian Bale, when he played Batman, he had brown hair, but it was a bit dark. So I don't know what we gonna see, but yeah, but I'll but yeah, those are my two guesses. That's what I'd like to see: Alan Richardson and or Keanu Reeves. That would be awesome. And also the Batman, the Robert Pattinson one. That's titled Batman Part 2. It's going to come out in 2026. We have to wait 2 years. It was originally going to come out in 2025, but you know. But what would I like to see? Well, Clayface I would like to see as the main villain, but might be a practical villain, like with like maybe he has like a clay mask or like his face melted, like or something, and he calls himself Clayface, like he has clay on his face that melted on him, so he does something, but we don't know. Like for all we know, we might get a Clayface that's like the comics. Like I guess with the Brave and the Bold, you can believe a version of Clayface, but actually, if I want to see other villains, I do want to see Mr. Freeze as a villain in the new Batman movie because the last time we had Mr. Freeze was with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and yeah, the ice puns were really bizarre. Like no one liked the ice puns. I think even The Simpsons joked about how how puns are kind of lame.
I'll be snaking those jewels and Venom gotta go. Sorry I didn't ask your permission. Hope that's cobracetic.
Hey, jerk, puns are lazy writing.
But yeah, in Batman Part 2, I would like to see Robin again. Like, okay, so we are gonna get Robin in Brave and the Bold, but we're gonna get Damian Wayne Robin. I would like a proper how they did Dick Grayson, like in a Batman movie. I mean, there was Titans, but the last time we got a Robin in a movie was the Schumacher movies, and a lot of people thought he was kind of annoying, but I guess you could cast a younger actor, like not too young, just young enough, like something in the same vein as Tom Holland's Spider-Man. You know how the actor playing him is in his 20s in real life, but he's playing like a teenager, but he has a young man look to him. Like do that, but with Dick Grayson. Yeah, so I meant like because I think in Robert Pattinson's Batman that version has been around for like 2 years in their movies, so maybe the Robin, because I like to see Robin in this version, but in Brave and the Bold, like I said, we're gonna get Damian Wayne Robin, so it's logical to have like Dick Grayson Robin. I guess calling him Dick would be inappropriate. So maybe like Richard, but we'll have to see. I mean, they changed Edward Nygma's name in the Matt Reeves movies, so um, if I had to pick a actor, I guess Finn Wolfhard would be a good match. Like, he's old enough and he has that young man look to him. Like, I feel like he could play a good Dick Grayson Robin, and it have to be very practical. Like when you look because I feel like the bare legs would work in the '60s, but not here. Like maybe like a more practical build suit, like what Matt Reeves Batman did for Robert Pattinson, but maybe some red and green, like still some black, but with red and green, like that I can picture for Robin, and we can do like a more faithful version that's more of a darker edge, like not too dark, but still like not Titans dark, but more like still like a Dick Grayson we know from the comics. So, but yeah, so with Brave and the Bold, I do want it to be like the opposite of being grounded in reality, like more out there and more comic accurate. And yeah, that's all I can. And but yeah, and Poison Ivy, that's actually a good villain character because we only seen her in comics and cartoons. In the last version we seen her in live action was Uma Thurman in like a Batman movie. I mean, there was like the version in Gotham, same with Mr. Freeze, but I kind of want to see a more better version of how Poison Ivy was done. Another thing I want to say, oh, I should bring up, I have this little Batman figure, Lego Batman figure, and I was talking about Batman, and I have a little Lego Batman figure. But something I want to bring up, another thing is a proper Joker. I would like to see a proper Joker. Like I heard it's that guy who played that, I forget his name, but he is gonna be that he was the guy who was in Eternals, and I heard he's gonna play the Joker, and I hope they do a good job. Like his face kind of got destroyed, but I hope and I think he fell into a chemicals like in the comics, and because with Heath Ledger they did like war paint, which is pretty cool, but I kind of want to see like the Joker with the chemical thing. Like even Joaquin Phoenix did the whole paint thing, which is all right, but I like to see like a Joker that's like the comics with the purple suit and the chemicals and like something what Jared Leto tried to do, minus everything we hated about Jared Leto's Joker, which is too bad. Remember, no weird tattoos, no bad performances, no weird teeth. I feel like they were trying too hard with the Joker, like try to make him. But yeah, that was known as one of the worst Jokers of all time, which is too bad because to be honest, I kind of wanted them to fix that version of the Joker. Like, remember when Jamie Foxx played Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but then he played him again in Spider-Man No Way Home? Like, they tried fixing him and would try to make him more comic accurate and give him a better performance. I kind of wanted them to do that, but with Jared Leto as the Joker. But yeah, but I guess we're never gonna see that. Poor Jared Leto. Well, we're never gonna see a more accurate. Like the only thing that's better was the Zack Snyder's Justice League, but even that wasn't much. But I don't know. I like to see like they try to fix that version of the Joker, but I don't know if we'll ever get a better version of Jared Leto's Joker that tries to be accurate to the comics and give him a better performance. But um, well, the Zack Snyder version was still a little bit better, but I I wonder what's gonna. But I would like to see a better actor. When I was a kid, when I was younger, well, years ago, I at first I wanted Jim Carrey to play the Joker, but like I know he played the Riddler, and a lot of people didn't like that version, but I would like to like maybe he plays a better version of the Joker, but I heard after Dr. Robotnik he's gonna retire from film acting, but which is too bad, but I don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, years ago I wanted him to play the Joker, but he is getting a bit old and he is said he is gonna retire, so and he's not that into playing villains, so I don't think we're gonna get a Jim Carrey Joker, which is too bad because I think he looks really right for the part. Like, but I guess not him. But there's another actor, and he was in the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. I think Ben Schwartz could play a good Joker. I like to see that. I can picture Ben Schwartz playing an authentic Joker. Like he can do a high pitched voice, and I feel like he can do that really great. But yeah, so that's my thoughts of what I like to see in the
New
new
Batman
Batman
movies?
movies. I hope you like these ideas. What do you think? What would you like to see in the new Batman movies? Those are my thoughts, and see you next time.